Okay. Yo, what is up, guys? So, y'all remember when we did our Frost Prime review? Well, now it is time to begin anew. That was supposed to rhyme. It was really bad. I'm sorry, my dudes. Okay, so today we will be discussing Mag Prime. Now then, here's the first thing I'm going to mention before we do this. Blastera is not my only weapon that's electricity based. It's just the one that I figured I'd do. I know magnetic damage is a thing in the game. I thought electricity suited it more. So yeah, this is what we got for Mag Prime. I know I could have done something less basic. Could have done like, black and yellow. Could have done like that actually looks gold. Like it complements the gold. That is genuinely cool. Anyway though, so yeah. So first off, we're going to talk about all of these wonderful, wonderful outfits that you can waste your money on. In all honesty, Mag's got some cool ones. Like Frost Prime had some okay. Like it had one that I genuinely liked. If you couldn't tell, I liked the one that made you have like girthy arms. That was it. Okay, this is Mag though. Mag's either got like they're either really bad or they're really good. Like this one. What the hell am I looking at? Was this supposed to be the corpus? No. Okay, and then you got this. I mean that's okay. If you actually look inside of it, hold up. I'm gonna show you all this. I need to change the energy color from black. I always do that on my frames just because I don't like seeing the flashy lights while I'm playing. But hold up. Okay, so you got this. If you look inside, the helmet's glowing, obviously. It's doing it on the bars, but it's... No. You got the space helmet. This thing is sick for energy, like the way it looks. Then you got this. Cannot tell me that's not cool. You look like some sort of cyborg ninja. The only thing that sucks is it's on Mag. Like, I wish this was on a ninja frame, but it's not. You got the Gauss helmet. The Gauss helmet's, it's actually kind of cool. I like, whenever they have the design for this on the helmet, like where it's the glass that's like shiny with the energy, that's always cool. Like, completely, they should keep doing that. This... You honestly look like a robot. Like, if y'all seen the new update for Killing Floor 2, I stream that every now and then, but, like, you look like the robots that got added to it. Either that or, there's another robot, but I can't think of what's from. But, yeah, you look like a superhero. I would not mind. Do they have an outfit for that? They don't. I was gonna say, if they had an outfit that matched this, but you looked like a superhero, dude, you could do some serious cosplay with Mag with that. And then you got the Magnata. It's decent. I'll give it that, but it could look better. It's probably just my color scheme right now, high key, but this is eh. Okay, and then you got this. This, genuinely, I can tell you right now, there are people who have fashion frames of this being Venom or Spider-Man or genuinely anything probably. So, yeah. Or a Power Ranger. I'd do a Power Ranger. Okay, then you got the Numa skin. What the fuck? That looks fancy. That looks super fancy. Yo, black and red for this would look good. It would look better with inverted colors, though, from what I've got. But that would actually look good like a rose. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, and then you got this... What? That helmet looks like it belongs with that skin. I'm gonna remember that the next time I'm bored and feel like wasting money on this frame. Anyway, so yeah, and then you got your little animations. I'm gonna go with the Noble one. I go with Noble for most of them. The only exception is Atlas Saitama. Anyway, so yeah, and then you got the Mag Prime armor. If you can't tell, that's what the little like shoulders are. It's pretty cool. Like. Mag Prime's design was done beyond what I thought, like, most Primes should look like. For most characters, I also think they need to wear a cape. For this, I mean, you can do a cape, but you might be taking away from the actual design. Oh, God, what color? Why? I know I haven't worn this cape since, like, the update, I think it was Necros or Hydroid Prime got, like, it was a few updates ago. It was before Titania, I know that. Okay, so, that's okay. Let's see if we can find something that's, like, fitting. No. No. What about the wings? Oh, the wings look cool. Okay, I can dig that. Okay, and as always, we're gonna have my babies here because I'm leveling them up. Probably never gonna use this weapon honestly after I get it maxed out, but I like it. It's a cool like submachine gun. I just don't normally use secondaries. Oh wait, actually, I'm an idiot. We're gonna go over all the abilities that Mag has. So, for anyone that doesn't know, you got Pull, which brings enemies towards you, killing them, stunning them, and it brings them really close. You got Magnetized, which basically, you put the little magnetic field, and what it does is it, metal enemies will get dragged into it. I don't know if it does it to all enemies. I know it does it to Corpus. I'm pretty sure they updated it, actually, because it used to only do it to metal enemies like Corpus and the, robot version of the Infested. However, I think it does work on, like, now every enemy or almost every enemy. It deals damage over time if they're in it. And also, if enemies shoot at you, the bullets will go into that. So if you've got enemies trapped in that and people are shooting, it looks really cool. Anyway, and then you got Polarize. Emit an energy pulse that depletes energy from shields of the enemies and armor, creating shards which become deadly when mixed with Magnetize. Shields of allies touched by the pulse are restored. So basically, you're like a support for your team. You restore your team's shields while also taking shield off enemies, turning into little shards. And if you got Magnetize already on the field, those shards will go into the magnetism. That's always cool. Then you got Crush. You lift up people. You know how Darth Vader has a force choke? Yeah, you have that, except you cripple people. Like literally. You don't even choke them. You just cripple their entire body, causing their body to collapse. And then your passive is a cool little bullet jump, where if you crouch jump, that's called a bullet jump. Doing that gets nearby items to come to you. Actually, I don't know. Is the bullet jump... I don't remember if bullet jump is... Hold up. I don't remember if it's this, or if a bullet jump is where you actually double... It's one or the other. So, anyone who can figure that out, you got more knowledge than me. Anyway, so, normally, for something like this, I'd pick Azure. If y'all don't know, before this stream, I actually was farming a melee weapon here, so, yeah. Also, you know, last stream. So, yeah, I go there a lot. Anyway, so because we're going to be doing Mag Prime, and I have not touched this character in a ridiculously long time, like, to point this out, here's my mod setup. Just a quick, like, warning, heads up, that I come unprepared. Look at the capacity. Look at what I've got. See the problem here. I'm not even fully using it.
A new alert has
If you can't tell,
it will be marked on
what legitimately happened was once I got this character maxed out, I stopped playing it. And it's not that the character sucks, it just is not my playstyle. Like, I can legitimately say I've seen people play as Mag who were pro about this. Like, they could wreck. But me personally, it's not my forte. I mean, I can't say the character's bad, though. I genuinely do think that it's a cool concept. My problem with Mag, and this is just my personal standpoint on it, I don't see anyone play as him because nobody can legitimately make it look cool. Like, sometimes you can do some cool stuff with it, but it's just the character's not naturally cool, and most people don't want to put creativity into a character that's not already cool. If that makes sense. It might not. It's kind of more or less, though, people are lazy, so that's why it's not a big deal. And we don't really have enough capacity to put anything decent, so vigor it is. Yeah, let's get our survivability up. Anyway, so this is our energy. That's a really, really weird number. That's 516. That's a really weird number. Okay, well, yeah, we got 65 armor. The character has defense worth nothing. You got a decent amount of health, decent amount of shield. Your sprint speed's normal. And yeah, I mean, we got ourselves some extra efficiency and whatnot. Our abilities will take 70, 53, 35, and 18. They do decent damage. Like it, this character, in my opinion, is good for medium leveled exterminations. Medium leveled, by the way, implies about level 30 or lower. Anything above level 30, I think you could take this into a level 50, maybe, if you had it set right. Mine's not, you can tell. You probably have to form it like twice also, so that you get the most out of it. And I'm pretty sure I don't even have a, is it a catalyst or reactor for frames? I don't remember. So anyway though, we're gonna do the lazy method of measuring this character's worth. We're gonna do a defense on infestation. It's my favorite test enemy type because, yes, we could do the thing that most people do, which if you want to test something, go to the little training room. However, while we could do that, we could also play a mission that's about 5-10 minutes long, and then just try out the abilities as we go on enemies that are more like suited for this. Instead of just picking what we fight, we'll get what the game gives us, so it's more like
The
actual
enemy is at our
combat.
doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Also, hold up. I think that is bullet jump. We're gonna test that in a second. Anyway. Also, enemies here don't have shields. I just had that realization. I don't know if this will still work. Will it? Does not look like it. Oh, yeah, by the way, pole's broken as hell. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Probably should have put like a speed mod on this weapon because it's really slow. And also, if anyone doesn't know what the lasso is, it's basically a whip and a sword. Yeah. Most of the attacks, ironically, if you actually look at it, the chain's what's hits the enemies. It's never the sword, really. But yeah, though, no. Like, and we just did 3,000 damage right there. Like, it's not a weak character. It's just the point that it's, due to its stats and its defense, I can't advise going into a high-level mission with Mag. That being said, you could do it. It's not impossible. You could do it fairly easily. You just might have really big regrets. Now then, here's Magnetized. Let's test if this works on everything. You know, it might have been smarter. Yeah, okay, it only works on metal enemies, but it does hurt everything else. Okay, so I was partially right. You can still put it on enemies, it just doesn't matter for the other ones. It only, like, drags in metal ones, though. Well, that's nice. I like being right. Anyway, so, let's use Crush, which, by the way, means Mag's more effective against Corpus. So, Crush is just basically your insta-kill screw-off attack, and nearly every character in the game has one. And in Mag's case, it's actually fairly decent. Okay, now let's try something. Yeah, okay, that's bullet jump. You crouch and then jump. Now we know. Future reference. I'm never playing as this character again. I keep these around just on that off chance that somebody, if we're doing like a long-term run, is like, you should play as this. And I don't want to be that guy to tell them, oh, that character kind of sucks by comparison to something else I could use. Like, if anyone tells me we're doing like a long-term survival, hell, I'll just play as Atlas. You just do your punches, and legitimately, as long as you've got any weapon doing decent damage, that does affect your punches. I don't know if it's the mods or the weapons. I mentioned that a few streams I've done, whenever I actually play as the character, a few other things. We'll do a character review on Atlas. But no, like, your punches are affected by that, though, in some way. And Atlas's punches, if you have, like, if I equip my Galatine Prime, I can insta-kill level 70 Infestation with a punch. Like, obviously not the Ancients that glow purple, because those are near immune to abilities. But then, of course, I've got the Galatine Prime equipped. Why does that matter? And I could still just insta-kill it with that. It's just the punches are cooler and have a, like, much bigger radius. Like, Atlas is broken in that aspect. That being said, though, if they nerfed Atlas, I'm pretty sure no one would play as Atlas because the tumblers aren't that good. Like, last time I checked, nearly everything on Atlas from when he got released got nerfed. The only exception to that being is his punch. And one of the devs actually came out and even said, like, it's not so much that they didn't want to nerf Atlas's punches too. It's the fact that, somebody did a Saitama, like, fashion frame and setup, and even made, like, a YouTube video where it's just one punch playing in the background, and freaking one of the devs pulled it up in their stream, and I mean, you can even tell they liked it, but they actually came out and even said that, like, that's one of the reasons they didn't nerf the punches. That's the only good thing for Atlas. If anything, they should just buff the entire character because they nerfed it way too much. Like, because tumblers are the ult, and if those do nothing, eh. Anyway, though, so as far as Mag Prime goes, it's better than Mag, but that's not saying much because Mag was a starter, and all the starters fall short at some point. Like, all the starters, primed versions, are mid-tier characters. Like, Volt Prime, yes, you can have it for supporting, like, as a little, like, speed buff, but aside from that, really, can you? Like, you can use it in high-level missions, but you're not going to be the most effective player. At least, you know, with a perfect team setup.
Extraction is ready.
Anyway, though, so
Unless you can
this
handle more of the
is
enemy.
Mag Prime. Personal opinion on it, and I am going to do a thing where I'm just going to come out and I'm going to sort all the Warframes that I have and put them in their own little, like, categories. And once I've got more Warframes, this will be a lot more of a, obviously, sort, like, type thing. But my main sorting method is going to be, I'm going to put them in categories of elemental, defense, low-level, mid-level, high-level frames. I might even make just, like, a little easy-to-read picture chart of it. The fact is, though, Mag Prime's good, but it's just mid-tier. It's not ridiculously good. It's not bad, though. So if you want Mag Prime, I mean, it's a good character, don't get me wrong. It just could be better. Anyway, I hope y'all had fun watching this, and for our next one, oh, you already know what I'm doing. Playing as Equinox, of course, not Atlas in any way, shape, or form. Because that'd just be stupid. Right? No, fuck that. We're playing as Atlas. Yeah. We'll do an Equinox show-off next one. So y'all should be prepared for the Equinox one. The Equinox, like, show-off that I'm gonna do, it isn't that, like, cool. But it'll be cool. Yeah, so. Also, by the way, I want to point out something. This is all people see when they see me go into a match playing as Atlas. And then when they actually see what I look like, I've gotten some legit funny responses in lobbies. Although this is a ripoff of a fashion frame, there are people who have better fashion frame versions of Atlas than this. But yeah. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Anyway, see you guys.
Counting stars, operator. All accounted for.